There is the possibility more areas of Christchurch could be red zoned after yesterday's quakes.
We'll have more on all today's developments in a moment, but first, here's the latest on essential services in the city. Power supply is still fragile in some places, but just 30 homes are now without electricity. Everybody should now have running water, and the Christchurch wastewater treatment plant is fully operational, although the advice is to use your chemical toilet if there are problems at your house. Curbside rubbish collection will be running as normal this week, even on the public holidays, and mobile phone networks can now handle calls and text messages.
Now, there have been 23 aftershocks since midnight, the last at just before 2:30 this afternoon. Many of today's shakes were around magnitude 3, but the biggest at 6:37 this morning was magnitude 5.1. Most of the quakes were centred around the same area, off the coast, about 10 kilometres east of Christchurch.
Well, the ongoing tremors mean many areas of Christchurch are still dangerous. The Port Hills pose a risk of rock falls, and authorities are urging people to steer clear unless they live there. In the eastern suburbs, many residents are cleaning up liquefaction for the third, fourth or even fifth time this year. Megan Martin went to the suburb of Parklands and found residents who want their land rezoned red once and for all.
The support's here literally in spades. But community morale in Parklands only stretches so far.
We've had enough. We can't keep doing this. This will happen again and again.
This is the real problem today. This jelly-like silt just keeps going down and down and down. I'm not even at the bottom of it there. This neighbourhood is zoned green-blue, but residents here just simply want to be red.
That means instead of getting individual geotech reports on each property, the whole area would be zoned uninhabitable.
We've had this 3 times now. You've seen the volume of liquefaction that's coming out of our ground. It doesn't matter what the foundation types are. They'll keep the houses plumb all right, but they'll keep sinking into the ground. It's an absolute waste of time in this area.
Even though the houses might be safe, the infrastructure is ruined. And so here we are the day before Christmas, and these people don't have water, they don't have sewage.
The government stated today that engineers will return to the area in the new year once the water subsides, leaving a better picture of the land damage. There's only one outcome these locals want.
TC3, so they got it right. There was a fairly high chance of liquefaction in a future event, and it sure is. So.
Do you want it to be red?
Yeah, definitely. I can't see how we can keep doing this again and again.
Christmas enthusiasm's waning at Pacific Park in Bexley too, which is already zoned red.
Oh, we're just over and not even going to bother cleaning it up this time. Just haven't got it in us. Not this time. It's just too much.
But how am I going to cook stuff for Christmas Day? And yeah, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to enjoy it. We'll be with family, so that's the main thing.
But the Cantabrian spirit continues to shine. Even magnitude 6 earthquakes and silt can't destroy their Christmas cheer. Megan Martin, One News.
Well, One News put residents' concerns to Mayor Bob Parker. Here's what he told us.
There is one area that does particularly concern the residents and concerns me, and that's around the Parklands area. That was orange, recently rezoned green. What we've seen over the last 24 hours is that area, recently rezoned green, has taken a massive hit. I've spoken to the organisation Sarah, and I've asked Mr Sutton if we can get the geotech teams back in to re-look at that area. He's going to get onto that straight away.